strong.
While we already discussed this yesterday, I failed to mention that Navantia was partnering with Australian shipbuilder Austal for the domestic construction of Navantia's Tier 2 surface combatant offers for the Royal Australian Navy. Which brings us back to the Philippines. Austal has a facility in Balamban, Cebu, and we know that it can undertake the construction of warships if needed, as demonstrated by their previous offer to build steel-hulled offshore patrol vessels for the Philippine Navy. Should Navantia decide to participate in the Philippine Navy's future requirements for new warships as part of the Horizon 3 phase of the RAFPMP and beyond, it is highly possible that they might also tap Austal to build the ships locally if the technical specifications and terms of reference of Philippines shipbuilding projects include clauses for transfer of technology and local construction. While it may be more expensive for the Philippine Navy compared to the drop price offers from South Korean shipbuilder HD Hyundai, which enjoys subsidies and support from the South Korean government, ultimately the Philippines needs to have the capability to build its warships by Philippine-based shipbuilders with Filipino workers and suppliers. Defense Chief Gilberto Teodoro Jr. said on Friday that possible amendments to the procurement law for the modernization program of the Armed Forces of the Philippines will be likely. In a recent media interview during an event in Cebu City, Teodoro said revising the policy on purchasing military assets for the AFP will come along with the government's effort to boost the country's self-defense posture, which is firmly backed by various legislators from the Senate and the House of Representatives. I am happy to report that the Congress has promised us two things: the amendment of the modernization law and the procurement law of the armed forces, he told reporters. During an official event in Cebu, Defense Sec. Gibo Teodoro expressed his support for the participation of Cebu-based shipyards and industry in the AFP modernization program. He highlighted impending changes in the AFP modernization law and government procurement law, as well as strengthening the Self-Reliance Defense Posture (SRDP) program, which will allow local participation in supplying the AFP with weapon systems and other materials. This includes ships for the Philippine Navy. It would be remembered that one of the shipbuilders based in Cebu, Australian shipbuilder Austal, was supposed to deliver offshore patrol vessels built in its shipyard in Balamban and designed in the Philippines but did not push through after costs went up due to inflation and the cost increase of shipbuilding materials. The DND may reconsider these options again in the future as the Philippine Navy continues its modernization and expansion efforts. The current Defense Secretary, Gilbert Teodoro, said in a recent speech that the country's defense establishment now eyes Cebuano shipyards for the production of its vessels for the Philippine Navy. It was known from the previous administration that the Philippine Navy almost secured a contract with the Australian shipbuilder Austal, who also has a shipyard situated in Balamban, Cebu, until inflation got the deal and the contract went to HD Hyundai Heavy Industries, of which it became what is now known as the HDP 2200 plus OPV. With the current aims of pushing the Self-Reliance Defense Posture Initiative, it may be possible for Austal to get back to the deal again, and hopefully they can secure an excellent deal this time around. The armed forces of the Philippines and its modernization drive are now on the second horizon, where multiple projects are either being planned or in the process of materialization. One of those things belongs to the Philippine Navy, which desires to obtain a platform capable enough to be a deterrent, such as submarines and vessels that will replace a portion of old, World War II-era vessels such as the offshore patrol vessels, whose program calls for at least 6 units.